bitches, I don't listen. It's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass capped in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's Jay Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. In top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. In top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of chains in the game? Why would I?
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something about Benz looking cute. That's finest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give it a spin.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Zach Wilson and the New York Jets taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his 2nd season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week, 20 carries, 79 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Throwing Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, 2nd overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Wilson. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Fair catch called for and made, but they may back him up 10 here and have him do it again. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson, and he'll be in less than a yard. Off the bootleg, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Again, it's Stevenson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 31, out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And out of bounds right around the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Open man right side, Myers. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that'll make the score 14-0. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Jones. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this
In your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second down and goal. Jones in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Carl Lawson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Here's Jones. Gonna throw on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's gonna wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Folks' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up, but obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Final play of the half, it's Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute, but first let's get to some score.
Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a couple. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are back within a score. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Jones on first down. Setting up the... On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Harris running straight ahead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jakobi Meyers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was all capped off by Jakobi Meyers on the touchdown reception. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. On first down, Wilson. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Wilson. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they...
But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the handoff, Stevenson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to carry the football. Paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He's got Smith here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Davian Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here is Wilson and the Jets down by 10. A little over a minute to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Steps away to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is intercepted. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Patriots, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And
yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Can't get rid of ya, I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister.